Kislev, 40 days until Hanukkah. 40 days until Hanukkah. Start the countdown once again. About 40 days. Where are the days going? 40 days. 40 days. Rebbe Kiva, it's never too late. It's never too late. Right now, let's fire it up. Let's fire it up. Let's learn Aleph together. Let's learn Aleph. All right, Geshmak, Bezrat Hashem, Chaim will be strumming in the background, whether you could hear him or not. Amazing. So it's Tefillah B'Shem Kol Yisrael. For Pesach, we're Uvein, Benu Sefasar, Bracha Bas Yehudis, Yonah Bas Basia, Shir Bas Basia, Harav Yaakov Chaim ben Rivka, Netanel Moshe ben Miriam Devora, and every Neshama on Klal Yisrael. Grant us holy wisdom and intelligence. Let us always see all things in the light of the holy wisdom they contained, and so attach ourselves to you through everything in the world. Let us understand the constant messages and signals you send us to come closer to you, Bezrat Hashem. Amazing. Halacha l'maisa. We light Hanukkah candles in the synagogue in order to publicize the miracle, and blessings are recited before lighting them. The menorah is placed on or near the southern wall, and it is lit between Mincha and Mariv. A person does not fulfill his obligation with the candles in the synagogue, and he must light the menorah again in his house. Halacha l'maisa, chaver. Again, this is amazing. 40 days until Hanukkah, and we're just getting ready. One who is a mourner, God forbid, lo aleinu, should not light the menorah in the synagogue on the first night because he's required to recite the Shechianu blessing on the first night, and a mourner should not recite the Shechianu blessing in public. However, in his house, he recites the Shechianu blessing, and Zeo. Chavra, this is amazing. We are in chapter 1, Mishna 2 of Pirkei Avot. This is a filled one, a very famous one, and let's go weiter. So Shimon HaTzadik, think he was around during the times of Ezra the prophet, if I'm not mistaken, was one of the last members of the Great Assembly. He used to say, the world stands on 3 things, and I'm probably wrong with the Ezra the prophet thing. The world stands on 3 things. This is one of the most famous lines in all of Shas. On the study of Torah, on the service of God, and on acts of kindness. We'll say it again. Shloshat devarim ha'olam omed. 3 things stand. Al Torah ve'avodah ve'al kimilut chasadim. So, Chavra, there's a lot to get into over here. So, let's just start with the Torah. Everyone's been throwing around. I'm sorry. Do you have to go? Do we have to go? Do we have to go? We're good for time.
I got like 5 more minutes, but you do your thing.
All right, amazing. So everyone throws around the most famous daf in Gemara Shabbos, and I've been hearing this daf for the last 4 months. Daf 88 has all the secrets on it. 88A, 88B. Check it out. But Ala Torah. Let's talk about that for a second. I took a screenshot on my phone. I'm just going to read the Gemara quickly and just see where we're holding. I also listened to Rav Ayer Leibowitz shir on this piece, and he spoke about this. So Reish Lakish said, this is Daf 88A. What is the meaning of that which is written? Right, we just had this in Bereshit, and there was evening and there was morning, the 6th day. Ha Shishi. Ha Shishi. What is the Hey doing there? Why do I require the superfluous letter Hey? Says Reish Lakish. Right, the definite article which does not appear on the other days. Right, it's only on Ha Shishi. It teaches that the Holy One, blessed be He, established a condition with the act of creation and said to them, if Israel accepts the Torah on the 6th day of Sivan, you will exist. And if they do not accept it, I will return you to the primordial state of chaos and disorder. So literally, from the time of creation, on the 6th day, it was already written out to us when we were on Har Sinai, ready to receive the Torah. If we didn't accept it, the world would stop existing, would cease to exist. So we see the importance of Torah and we accepted it. Therefore, the world went on, right? And I think it says in Tanis, but it also says here, I think quoting Rashi, or it says here that Ahava be Tanugim, right? But it says this in Gemara Tanis. If Torah study would cease, without Torah study for like one moment around the world would stop existing. All hours, all minutes, all seconds are occupied by Torah. That's why the world is existing right now. So we see the importance of Torah. So now let's dive into Gemilut Chassidim for just a moment. There's a story that someone once asked Rabbi Nachman why his great-grandfather, the Holy Baal Shem Tov. Oh, by the way, Gishmak, Chevra, I just got to share this. I was in one of the classes today in IDC, and the professor split up the Chevra in the class. I think there was around 100 people into small groups, answer a question through a website, Zeo. But it was like something you discuss. So I turned to the left, and I'm with 3 girls, you know, IDC, and 2 girls over who were in my group. One is from France and one is from, I'm not sure where. And she opens her computer and there's a Nanach sticker on her computer. I'm like, whoa, wait a second. And we just started having these conversations in my dreams to go to Breslov, like the whole thing. We're just talking about Rabbi Nachman the whole time. Unbelievable stuff in IDC. You never know. You never know. Okay, so anyways, so the Baal Shem Tov held his grandmother, Rebbetzin Adel, in such high esteem. The Rebbe explained, my great-grandfather, right? Rabbi Nachman was the great-grandson of the Baal Shem Tov. My great-grandfather admired my grandmother, his daughter, Adel, who had, I think, the Degel Machane Ephraim and Rabar HaMezhebash. Anyways, so much because she constantly went out with a heart full of yearning for God. And she always asked herself, what else can I do to please the one above? However, at the end of the day, we're just vessels. We're vessels. Wait, one second. So a question we need to ask ourselves before we go is, what am I doing for the world? What am I doing for the world? Am I doing positive things for the world, or am I doing negative things for the world? And think about that. Dwell on it. And Bezrat Hashem. Questions, comments, please feel free.
L'chaim alamayim.
L'chaim alamayim. So good. So good. So good, Chaim. So good.
I got tired.
Wait, what? Gotta keep going.
Huh? Got tired, man.
Dude, I think this is the second Kumzis that we had. The first one, or concert, Aaron Bluestein and Donnie Sawson. Do you ever see that? The El Yonim?
That the nigga they made up?
Dude.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was so good.
That was good.
Wow, Chaim. Actually.
Bro, 2 days, the yard site.
What, Rav Shlomi?
Yeah.
It's big.
Big.
They're having a thing tonight in Tel Aviv. Couldn't go.
Yeah, Kikar Dizengoff. Sounds unbelievable.
Ariel Sturman.
He's doing it?
I think it's like his thing. He's bringing a Rebbe from Sfat.
Wow. Shmuel Yo? No.
I'm not sure. It's like a whole flyer. But I thought Rosh Shlomo's Yortzeit was last Thursday.
Yeah, I know. We spoke about it.
Yeah. Crazy.
Just a crazy point for Tefillah that a rabbi said here, which rocked my world.
What are you saying?
We're so excited that like the government's gonna be religious, and like the people won who he maybe wanted to win, but like what about all the chevra who were like not necessarily so religious and don't identify with religion, who now they're just looking at the country and like, hey, there's nothing here for me anymore. Like it's everything's religious, and then they'll leave, and who knows who their kids will marry. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be that a lot of chevra will fall off the ship now, and mama's don't know what the answers to that. It's crazy.
Something to think about.
Pray for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like, I think Rav Shlomo like said this, like how there's no outreach, it's in reach, or Rav Yair maybe. Just got to bring people in.
Probably the same soul, honestly.
Honestly, probably the same.
I think they were a lot of times, so I don't know if that counts, but still.
Time. It's good. That's something to think about for sure. Rebs, let's fire it up. Look, Have an amazing night. Be in touch, okay?
Sure.